everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap! I'm ZeldaMaster, and in this episode, we're gonna be entering Dark Hyrule Castle and, well, saving the princess and taking on Vaati and doing all of that stuff that you guys are aware of. But before we do that, there is one side quest I completely forgot about, and we're gonna go ahead and quickly get this done with. Now, I did the first portion of this side quest early on in this Let's Play, so if you've been following this Let's Play, this is something you should have done as well, and that is these 200 mysterious shells. Alright, we are good. Let's go ahead and teleport and head back. That's all I needed. No, I am kidding. If you believed me there, then you're dumb, because we don't need mysterious shells. Anyways, what we want to do, actually, is make our way up here, and remember this? This mysterious-looking egg teleportation thing? Well, it takes us up here near the top of the clouds, close to the Palace of Winds. We could have also warped here with Zephyr, because as you can tell, there's a small Wind's Crest thing on the floor. So we could have teleported here if we wanted to, but I decided to show you guys the other route, and that was the reason why we had that portal up here early on within the game and had access to this palace place, whatever, is so we can save this old man. If you guys remember, he was sick, and mainly the reason why is because he had like ghosts around him or something, and we had to use our Guster to suck it up. Well, we did that, and if you do that, when you come to revisit him, he will be all, you know, fixed up and set, and he's gonna thank you for what you did earlier, so he's gonna give you the light arrow. Now, this is something really important that you guys have to pay attention to, or if you've already got this far within the game and haven't saved him from his ghostly I don't know, torment, whatever was happening to him, he would have been dead by now. Yeah, so if you didn't get access to this area by trading a Kinstone with that random stranger within Hyrule Town and quickly sucked up the ghost to save him, he would have died by the time you made your way to the Temple of Winds, or just generally up here to the sky through the other entrance, which is scaling the cloud tops and whatnot. So yeah, it's really important to do that, and I completely forgot to talk to him afterwards, but I was able to make sure he lives and he's fine, so don't worry, guys. We were able to get the light arrows from talking to him. I just completely forgot to talk to him, but we did the side quest early on, so yeah, I guess it's a good thing that I did it right now, because a lot of you guys told me I wasn't going to be able to get the light arrows since I didn't talk to him yet, but it's just saving him before you do the Palace of Winds, or just making it to the cloud tops. If you don't save him in time, he will die and you won't get yourselves the light arrows, so you can completely lose a pretty cool item within the game if you don't do it in time and stuff. But obviously that was in its own episode when I did that, so make sure to check that out if you're really curious on how I did that. Now that we have that settled with, I'm going to go ahead and enter and actually take on Dark Hyrule Castle. We've been here before, it's no surprise or anything. We got a glimpse of it. We actually got the dungeon map from here as well. We can actually look at it. As you can tell, we have access to the map because we picked it up. And yeah, we're going to be scaling the castle and just adventuring through it until we make it to the boss door, because this is really similar to a temple. So all of the puzzles and things are going to be tested here. We're really pushed to our limits, I guess, where we're going to have to, you know, try our best and stuff. So we're going to go ahead and try to do our best here. Okay, thanks, Eslo. Perhaps we could reflect. Okay, I was doing that. As you can tell, we want to step on these. Make sure we don't get hit by them. And when we do that, we can block this back. Oh, man, that was really bad on my part. I'm going to blame Eslo for that as well, because he threw me off. Yeah, you want to go ahead and do this, and then use your four selves to attack it. Attack those cannonballs that we're going to shoot at you, or just generally those balls. I don't think they're really cannonballs, but you guys get what I mean. You want to attack it, and then it would kill them all. They all have to die within, like, around the same second. If they don't, they will respawn, so that's why you do it like that, instead of doing one by one. Anyways, this room over here is a pretty fun room. You go ahead and do this little puzzle where you need to step on each blue tile and turn it into red, and if you re-step on a red tile, it will fail the mission, so you just want to go ahead and step on that small switch and reset it if you do fail on that. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue on. Basically, this castle is filled with a bunch of these kind of puzzles where we use the 4 sword to make 4 versions of ourselves. and we have to like step on switches and just do puzzles like that. It's not that hard, honestly, but you guys know me, I'm like super well known for messing these up. As you saw, I messed it up once again, so we're doing pretty well here, aren't we? We're stuck on this same puzzle. There we go. We should be able to do it fine. There we go. We step on them, and we can pick up this small key. So, not bad. This temple, or rather palace, castle, it's a castle, is pretty short, too. It's actually really short, surprisingly, compared to the other temples within the game. You'd think the final temple within the game would be extremely long, but it's not. Anyways, by obtaining that small key, we're going to ignore this area completely because this is where we started within the castle when Vaati came and struck us and left and turned Hyrule Castle into Dark Hyrule Castle, and that's where I obtained the dungeon map, and then I left so I could pick up the remaining heart containers, and now we are here again. So we're going to ignore the left side, and we're going to continue to the right side and keep chucking through, and hopefully we will do you know, well and stuff. I don't know. I'm hoping at least that we can do well, because I'm really excited. It's crazy how fast this Let's Play has gone. I would not imagine myself here already. Like, I guess I just didn't assume that I would be here so fast, but I am, and it's time to really get into the thick of things. So yeah, get ready, guys. As you can tell, I did this because I messed that up. Are you serious? It knocked me back too? But I want to knock these, like, balls to the cannon. I'm just going to call them cannonballs. To the cannon heads, and we will be set. I believe this is the way you want to do it. I'm pretty sure. There we go, yeah. You want to align it, you know, one in front of each cannon, and then you're able to hit with your sword. Like I said, you know, this place is filled with those puzzles, so yeah. Here you got thieves that are going to try to steal from you rupees. It's not that important if they do steal from us anything, but I don't know. I don't want that to happen, honestly, so look at that, me doing the spin attack every time I attack. It makes it so much easier because it's only one hit when you do so. But anyways, now that we have that done, let's go ahead and actually take out our bombs. Also, let me actually show you guys how the light arrow works while this bomb explodes. As you can see, we can charge it up just like our sword and stuff. And then you shoot a light arrow, which is, I believe, double the damage. It's not that special. It's not that big of a deal if you actually miss it as well. So don't feel bad if you were unable to save the old man and all of that junk. But anyways, here we got a Darknut battle. Well, okay, the game's supplying its own music. I don't need to, like, yeah, give my own rendition of what I think this music sounds like. But this guy should be easy if we can get him into a good corner so we can spam attacks. But he seems to be on his feet. There, oh, come on. If there's a way I can get him to face the wrong way for just a millisecond, I'd be really good. But I'm actually really bad. Oh, there we go. I'm really bad with Darknut battles. This is the best way I take care of them. When you put them into a corner and they, for some reason, look at you the other way, so you're able to walk around them and just jab at them. That's the best way to take them out. But I need to get better at killing Darknuts, because this episode is going to be filled with Darknuts. It's going to be Darknuts galore, my friends. Anyways, here is the compass. So now we have the dungeon map and compass. All that is left is the big key, and we are set. Let's go ahead and enter under this small throne chair. And yeah, we're able to advance. We got a Gibdo there. I'm going to avoid him. I don't want him sucking my life. And I'm just going to avoid any enemy that isn't necessary to kill. Here we are on the other side where we picked up the compass. But yeah, there is no item for this temple either, which is kind of interesting because this is the one and only, or actually like one of the few Zelda games at least that I know that requires you to save after you complete the game, and actually does save as well, because yeah, you end up doing the post game and stuff, and like every other Zelda game, you usually have a post game. It just resets of like right before you took on the boss or something like that. But it's weird because you would have thought they would have given you an item so for completing the game, like, oh, I got this item from the last temple in the game, it was pretty cool. But no, you do not get an item from this temple, so it's pretty upsetting. But yeah, anyways, we want to go ahead and use our magical 4-sword power to walk around like this. Can we do it? Yes, we can. I'm gonna walk up here and push this. All right, we're good. Now I'm just gonna let them die because I don't care. All right, I'm gonna kill these guys because they're gonna steal rupees from me, and they also drop Kinstones. It's not that important if they do or not, but I want to pick them up regardless, so yeah. As you can tell, I'm jumping into these vortex and not the one on the ledges, because those ones are kind of like a dead end. It's like an area where you can rest at. I do not know how to take out all of those 4 cannons that are going to chuck at you, so I'd honestly suggest ignoring them and just keep jumping into these vortexes until you make it to the complete other side. I love the atmosphere for this area. You know, you got the purple sky. It's really high up as well, and it just looks so cool. It definitely brings that feeling of, yeah, this is the finale. Here is kind of a useless room. You'll have Wizrobes, pop up, not Wizro. Hyrule Warriors is getting ahead of me. I'm really excited for that. It's coming out later this week, at least when you're watching this video, and yeah, I can't wait for that, but that's besides the point. We're playing Minish Cap here, not Hyrule Warriors. Anyways, we're gonna continue on through here, and we are gonna kill these freaking moblins or whatever who try to interfere with us. Here we can pick up some arrows. Like, that's not really that important, but whatever, we can pick it up. And this is kind of like the final stretch of the temple, or rather the castle, at least before the boss. The boss phase is extremely long and has its own thing to it, but yeah, this is the final area section thing. It's long, but it's just like the final place you're gonna go through. So we're gonna start things off by taking on these 2 ball and chain knights. There we go. We got them in the perfect position where we can kill them both. And there we go. Now we have a portal that will take us to the beginning of the castle if we want to head back, heal up, or anything like that, but we don't need to worry. And here, you want to head up, right up here. Actually, not here. This is actually the completely wrong area. Don't go to the right just yet, actually. You'll find the boss door up here, right? So you want to head to the left instead, and then make your way up here. As you can tell, doors are shutting every time we try to advance. Here's a little tricky-ish kind of room. We're going to have to time this. This is the best way to do it, at least in my opinion. I just want to go ahead and time this and throw it. Ah, okay. I can do this. I'm going to do it because I'm desperate to get this right. All right, just 1, 2, 3, throw! Are you serious? That was so close. I could step on that and wait for it to explode as well, which is actually a better idea because you don't have to be that precise when it comes to timing, but I feel like, yes, I could do it like this as well. So there we go. We were able to destroy those rocks. You could have also stood on the platform and kept the bomb on top of you. Regardless, that would have hurt you, though. Or you could have had those bomb enemies run into it if they stepped on the platform and the platform took them to that. But honestly, I think my way was the easiest. So here we went ahead and used our magical boomerang for like the first time in this Let's Play to open up this door. You could have used your arrows, but you know, I thought the magical boomerang would be nice because it's faster. You can move around while casting it. But anyways, here is where the boss key is going to lie, or the big key or whatever. It's right up here, but it's blocked by this knight. Now we're gonna have to kill him. It's a black or a dark Darknut. That wouldn't make any sense. I guess it's just a black Darknut. This guy's strong. He takes a lot of hits, and I believe this is where they introduced the new attack, where they're gonna charge it up like that, make a weird vortex, and it does a buttload of hearts. And look at how many hearts that did. I'm about to die on a Darknut battle right here, everybody. So you guys seen it first. I'm gonna die in a Darknut battle. But I actually do have fairies, so I don't have to worry about that too much. I'm playing a little reckless. I don't really like fighting Darknuts. I want to kill them as soon as I can. So hopefully we can actually end up doing that. Come on. Oh, I died. All right, so we're going to have to use our fairies. And there we go. We have killed him. We're good. All right. So what this does is actually spawns not four actually, more than 4. And in 4 rooms, it spawns a bunch of darkness. So we got 1, 2, then another 2, and then another 1. So there we go. That is 6 in total. And it's gonna be a pain in the butt to kill them all, but we have to, because up here, you'll find, yeah, these little key slot thingies. Basically, you actually need keys to open up each one. So we need to obtain 4 keys just to get the chest that's up here, which is the boss key. So here we go. This is what I meant by the final stretch within the temple. It's not that long, but it's really it's really the workout here. So let's get started. I believe this is the first battle we're gonna have. These guys are a little bit easier because they don't do that weird charging attack, so we'll be able to kill them a lot easier. They only do the normal attack. So yeah, we're good. Hey, look at that. Stop the battle. Yeah, we're picking up a Kinstone here. Let's not fight. But yeah, if I can hit him enough, I'll be happy. There we go. And they also take like 3 hits, unlike the other ones that take like 5 or 6. But up here actually lies the first key, so I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. And how to do so is, I'm sure you guys can tell by the room being dark, we got to light it up. And if we light it up, we'll go ahead and be able to advance to the next room. Come on, can I do it? Oh, it just went out, but I was able to do it with like a second to spare. And up here, got to kill the right guinea. I don't know which one's the correct one. You hit whatever one you can. They're not really hard to kill. And just like that, you are set. Up in this room holds one of the 4 small keys. So we got 1, 3 more to go. Here we go, guys. It's not going to take that long, though. Like I said 100 times already, because I don't want to, you know, act like this is really that difficult. It's not. I think the most annoying part about this temple or castle or whatever is the Darknuts themselves fighting them. So, yeah. And we're going to go ahead and obtain the 2 that are on the far left side of the castle. Basically, there is 2 on each side. 1 on the left top and 1 on the left bottom left, I guess. And then 1 on the top right and 1 on the top left. And yeah, it's just like that. We picked up the one that was on the top right, and we're done with that. We don't have to worry no more. So we're good with when it comes to that. But of course, we have to get the one here on the top left as well. Here you got a bunch of stealth folks gonna try to chuck things at you. The freaking bones. They don't want their body parts no more. Then you got wall masters, or I believe floor masters. I believe these are wall masters. So let's quickly kill them before they grab you, because if they do, I'm sure you guys know what they do. Yeah, they'll take you to the beginning of the temple. So you want to make sure you kill them as soon as you can. Luckily, when you do see their shadow, it means that they're coming down in that exact spot, so you don't have to worry about them like trying to trick you or grab you somewhere else. I don't know. Alright, so here we have a set amount of time to quickly hit all of these eyes. If you hit them in quick succession, you'll be able to open up the door. So yeah, that wasn't really that hard, honestly, to do, but it's a challenge for almost no one. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and fall down here because we need to reset those pushed blocks I did. That way we have access to up here. And we can also leave this area if we so desire. So let's go ahead and pick up this key. All keys are up like in a floor by itself. Kind of like, you know, they're sacred keys or something. They're just on their own, basically. And that's when you'll know where a key is. So, yeah. But we've done the 2 on the upper halves of the castle. Now all we have left is the lower half, so the one on the lower left and the one on the lower right. I'll go ahead and take on the one on the lower right, or rather left, and then we'll end off with the one on the right, and we'll be done with this. I will like to pick up any type of heart or whatever I can find. I do have Lon milk on me. I might actually get rid of these 3 fairies, or rather the 2 remaining fairies I have, and get 3 supplies of Lon milk, since each one is 100 rupees. I have enough. Yeah, as you can tell, I have well over the amount because I have 300. And I think that will help me because the final boss actually is really hard in this game. I suck when it comes to, as you can tell right now from this Darknut battle, I'm not really that good when it comes to fighting enemies within 2D Zelda games. I'm actually really bad. But, you know, I'm learning, I guess. I don't know. This room's puzzle to get the key is pretty complicated. Not really, actually. Not at all. Go ahead and try to do all of these. I'm sure I can do it correctly. I don't really need to think about it, do I? No. Let's see. Just hit them all. What? What happened? What, did I step on one on accident? Apparently I stepped on a red one. I was doing it fine. Alright, let's go ahead and try it again. Because I shouldn't go too fast. Alright, so we're gonna do this. I screwed it up. Yeah, you can't use the Rock's Cape. Alright, so I can do this. I'm gonna do it faster than before because I know I can do this, man. Alright, there we go, finally. I'm a little disappointed in myself that it took me 2 tries to get it right. But this is another room with one of the guineas being the one you want to kill. So let's just keep slicing. They are never this hard to actually kill the right one. So there we go. We're outside of the castle. You know how to avoid this moblin and just keep going. Hi there. Bye there. Alright, up there is where the key lies. If you couldn't tell, you know. It's kind of a similar pattern with each one. There we go, our 3rd small key. 1 more to go. And I believe that is a section with only 1 Darknut, which will be a red one on the lower right side of the castle. So I'm not too afraid to fight that guy. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions or anything on how you guys fight Darknuts, let me know. It won't really matter because I'll be done with this game, but I would like to know how you guys take on Darknuts if you play this game as well, and yeah, it just sounds interesting to me, so let me know. Anyways, here is the final one. Yeah, we'll just see if we can bounce off like tips and stuff. My tip was get them in a corner and then keep wailing on them if you get the chance. Like this, I was able to get 2 free attacks, and there we go. I think I'll be able to kill him here. Come on. There we go. He was facing the wrong way once again, and I was able to hit him. But yeah, that's my strategy. Maybe there's a much easier one. If there is, then yeah, I'd like to know. But anyways, here we got these freaking flame. Oh man, I like how it burns my butt, even though it hits a spirit version of myself, I guess. But anyways, yeah, we got these freaking flame spinner thingies, and we have to move along them and hit these. So the easiest way to do it, and the way I did it, is like that. Quickly hit the first 3 and then hit the one that you weren't facing real quickly, and you'll be able to do it. You're supposed to like hit them all at the same time, but mine's like the lazy way to do it. So yeah. Anyways, you remember this room where the whiz robes were? They weren't necessary to kill, and they aren't. And yeah, just like that, I was able to pick up this. You may have noticed these things that we can fall on. They just take us to the floor below us, and we can easily head back up. It's just like, aha, you fell, run back up. Okay, cool. Not entirely sure if there's anything within that room if you kill all the enemies. I don't honestly care. I don't think it's that important to begin with if there is, but we have done it now, my friends. It's time to backtrack to where the boss door is. Not actually the boss door, but the boss key. That's where we want to go to first, actually. So let's go ahead and make our way up here. This is the easiest and pretty much the best way to get to the boss door, or rather where the boss key was. Just up here, and then you just take a right, and I believe north of us, yep, it should be the boss key. See, I got this layout down. It literally took me walking through this once or twice, you know, just looking for the keys, and I was able to do it super easily. But there we go. They have vanished. We have used all of our keys. Let's get what's ours. So you do this to push it. Yeah, all of that just to push this block. That's what our objective was, but it's totally worth it because it gives us the big key. I keep calling it boss key, but I don't care. Now I could enter this and then enter the red one that's in front of the boss door, but I'll just walk it. It's not that far away. Either way is quick. Actually, most likely jumping into the blue portal and then straight into the red is a lot faster, but I'll just show it off just in case so you guys can see it. We are here right now. So there we go, the boss door is up ahead. I'm most likely going to go ahead and heal, and also maybe trade my fairies for more Lon milk over in Hyrule Town. I'll talk to Malon and have her hook me up, but that will be maybe off screen. But in the next episode is the finale, for real, like for realsies, my friends. So I'm going to open up this door in the next episode, and we're going to end off this game entirely. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. I've been ZeldaMaster, and I'll see you all when we enter the boss of Dark Hyrule Castle. Goodbye.